Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at Mabox Linux. This is a Manjaro-based system with the Openbox window manager. So we're going to go ahead and install it. Take a look. Installer uses the Calamari's installer. So let's get that set up and be on our way. Click Next. Location set to Los Angeles. That's correct. Keyboard set to English US default. That's correct. And option to erase this. That's correct. Now let's enter some user info. All right. Set up password. I'll set it up to log in automatically and user password, the same password for the administrator. Normally it's not recommended to log in automatically, but for these videos, this is the way I do it. Click on next, get an overview of what's going to happen during the install. Click install, install now, and we're off to the races. So this should take around 5 minutes. So for now, I'll just go ahead and pause the video. And when I come back, we should be at the reboot screen. Okay, we're back now and installation has completed. So I'm gonna click on the restart now checkbox, and that's gonna allow me to restart as soon as I click on done. We're now rebooted, and we're presented by a welcome to Mabox screen. So let's go through this real quick. See what it has to offer. So we have an option to update the system, add kernel, install popular apps. On the resources, we have quick start guide, website, forum. And in the project, we have development and donate. There's a button here for launch at start. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that and click on exit. All right, this is the Openbox desktop here that we're on. And typically on Openbox, if you just right click on the screen, you're presented with a menu. That's how Openbox works. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the menu also. That's just in the button form, but just right clicking anywhere on the screen should open it up for you. And we have a few conkeys here. Looks like some of these conkeys are out of whack. Some are overlapping each other. Let's see, what can we do about those? Let's see, kill mount points. Just kill that. We don't need all these conkeys on here. I'm just going for simplicity. All right. And right here, we have our panel on top. Has some pretty some unfamiliar buttons for me that I've never seen before. Like this right here. Left side panel places. Let me start off with what's supposed to be the system tray, which is of course get another one of these right side panel. So what does that do? It opens up this menu here. It's like a separate menu apart from this menu. So let's look at it again. This is the Mabox Linux 23.12. And we have some software management, help, other, commands, and exit. Then next to that, we also have another power session manager. Basically multiple buttons to do the same thing. Next to that, we have a clock. Clicking on the clock opens up a calendar. Then next to that, we have, looks like a screenshot tool. Yeah, it is a screenshot tool. Just go ahead and get out of that. Flame shot is what it is. And then we have a volume manager. So using the scroll wheel lets you turn up or turn down the volume. Clicking on it either mutes it or unmutes it. All right, so that's the system tray on your panel, and then we have some pinned items. Right here is the desktops also. So you have your first desktop and then the second one. And then next to that, we have a colorizer menu. So just another menu, but for it's a Mabox colorizer for modules, set random wallpaper. So I guess it's like theming. I'm gonna guess it's like theming. Then next to that, we have the Mabox Control Center. Handle things like users, your software managers, updaters, kernels, screen resolutions. Then if you go down the list right here, you can edit your panel, the menus, auto start, look and feel, themes, colorizer, conky, compositor, system. So I'll be coming back to this once I'm ready for that. But for now, I want to see what else is on here. Web browser. Let's see what web browser we're using. And we're using Mozilla Firefox. Okay. I'm starting to see, I think our display is not correct. I think that our display, so let me see if I can get back to the, was it here? Yeah, AR. Outputs, virtual one, resolution. So let's set that to 1920 by 1080. There we go. All right, so this whole time our display manager was off. All right, so now we got the resolution corrected. Let's see, we're using Firefox here. Let's see what version of Firefox we're using. 120.0, so it seems to be the latest version. Mozilla Firefox. All right, let's close this down. See what else is up here. I got our terminal emulator, and what terminal emulator is this? It's not really telling me what terminal it is, but let's see if it has some H-stop. No H-stop. NeoFetch. It does have NeoFetch. Let me it's bigger. So you can see you have Mabox Linux. Mabox. And the kernel is 6.6.3. The window manager, Openbox. And the theme, the window manager theme is MB colors. And the overall theme is Mabox Superdesk. And the terminal is Terminator. There you go. All right, so let's see. Next to that, looks like we have a file manager. Let's see what file manager we got here. PC Man FM. Usually you'll find this on light systems, LXQT, things like that. LXDE. It's a pretty lightweight file manager. Moving along, we'll take a look at, what is this? Choose wallpaper. I'll come back to that later, and then show desktop. I'll come back to that later. So now let's take a look at our applications menu. So basically, like I said, you can right click anywhere on the screen. It's going to give you this application menu. But right here, it's also set up as a button. So right here, you know, you got things like your terminal, browser, file manager, pretty much the same things that are on here. But of course, other things. You got add, remove software. So I think this opens PAMAC. Then we have Mabox configuration. So it's just open box things that you can change around. Then you have your standard layout for applications. Then here you have a setting for key bindings, another screenshot tool, and lock screen, and your session manager. So getting back to the applications, let's see what's on here. We already saw the terminal. So let's just check out the calculator. So this is basically a standard calculator. Well, opening it up big like that makes it look kind of weird. So let me just close it back down. Put it in the center. There you go. It's just a basic calculator. Does what you expect the calculator to do. And it's calculator with a G, 2.1.4. All right, back to the applications and our development. We have Genie, which is our IDE. So, you know, if you want to do some coding, you can use this. A fast and lightweight IDE. Price. So it doesn't have like an actual, well, Genie 2.0 says that right here. All right, that's Genie. No, I don't want to save it. All right, back to our menu. We have graphics. In graphics, we have a color picker, color menu, flame shot, G-pick, and image viewer, which is vMure. Here you just navigate to wherever you have images and you open them. Then you can, you know, have your basic file structure here. vMure, however you want to say it, 1.8. Has that French spelling, so, you know, it's going to sound a whole lot different than what it actually looks like. All right, and then in our multimedia, we have Audacious, MPV, Pulse Audio, some text utilities, some video utilities, volume icons. So let's take a look at Audacious, which is our audio player. Pretty standard audio player. Navigate to your files, open them, playback, playlists, services, output, view, pretty much everything that you need. And then about, we have Audacious 4.3.1. I'm not sure if Audacious plays video also, but most video players will play audio. I don't think it works the other way around though. Yeah, MPV is not working, so well. And under our internet options, we have advanced network configuration, Firefox web browser, mail reader, Pi radio, and web browser. So we already saw Firefox, and mail reader is just going to be a standard mail reader. Now let's see under settings, we have our add remove software. You know what, let's do that. Let's take a look at our software manager while we're here. Maybe we could do something about MPV. Let's do a search. Let's add celluloid, which is a back end of MVP. And then I didn't see GIMP either, so let's install GIMP. And see, do they have Office? I didn't see Office either, so let's do Libre. Office. Still base. LibreOffice base. Let's do that one. And we're going to go ahead and apply. Hopefully the system won't try to update while it's doing this, because I'm just trying to install this real quick. Like, I know some of these systems, whenever you do something like this, it'll actually start doing a system update, and then it'll install whatever software you want. But we will see. And is there any about information? Yes, there is. This is PAMAC 10.6.0. All right, well, software is being installed. Let's go ahead and we were in the settings. Let's see what the system has about Mabox Linux. Mabox Linux 23.12. I don't know if that's S-thread or LS-thread, but that's your about on Mabox. Let's see what else we have in the system. We already saw the file. So I guess, what did I just do? Click on celluloid, I did. And this is your video player. Here you navigate to your file or a web stream that you want to open up. You can even put things in here like YouTube video links, and it'll play YouTube video links in your desktop player. Just in case if you didn't know about that. It's another cool feature about celluloid. I'm not sure if the other video players do it, but I know celluloid does. I'm pretty sure SM Player does also. Anyways, we have celluloid 0.26. Pretty cool. Let's see, what else did we download? Office, GIMP. First, let's do GIMP. GIMP 2.10. And if you're on Linux, if you like to do anything artistic, then you're going to want to install GIMP. It's like the Photoshop equivalent for Linux users. And this is version 2.10.36. We're supposed to be getting version 3 next year, but there is an unstable testing version that's out right now. And now let's check out our Office. All right, LibreOffice installed correctly. The version is going to be 7.5.8.2. Now, being that this is a Manjaro-based system, it is a little older version of LibreOffice. Who's judging, right? All right, now let's get into some theming, so we can see how things look on here. So right now, if I click on themes, it asks me to click on the Mabox theme manager, and this is it right here. So let me see if I have to. Okay, I double clicked on it, and there you go. So you set it by double clicking on it. So let me try the first one. Not too bad. Let's see what Dracula looks like. So the way this themes everything is that it does it all in one shot. It'll do your panel, your wallpaper, kind of gives it all similar colors to make it all look, you know, as a single unit. Say this is the one we were on originally. And we have Super Desk. See what that looks like. And Nordic. All right, that's pretty much your theming system on here. There's other ways you could do it, probably like in look and feel, like colorizer. You change other little settings and your panel and all that if you wanted to do them all individually. But using the themes option, it just does it all in one shot. So it's pretty cool. Makes it all look good. Now let's take a look at our wallpapers, which I believe Okay, let's see what that did. I'll do that down here. All right, pretty cool. Some nice wallpapers, but you know, you can always download a photo and set it as a wallpaper. Okay, I noticed that also when you change the wallpaper, it changes the look of the conky. Let's see how it'll look with this one. Yeah, what it does is change the look, but you can see that it's kind of hard to see, especially like up here. But if I put it like on something darker, it looks like it sets it up more properly. All right, well, that's your theming and wallpaper. And like I said, this is Mabox Linux. If it's something you like and you want to take a look at yourself, I'll have the links down in the video description. So that's going to do it for this video right here. Just a quick look at Mabox Linux. It's a Manjaro-based with the Openbox window manager. All right, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm out.